Your 2005 to 2014 Mustang has probably seen a good amount of miles at this point and is going to be due for a braking system overhaul. Your rotors play a big factor in the longevity and performance of your entire braking system, so replacing them will be essential. Our GT500 was in need of some new brakes, so let's take a look at replacing the front and rear rotors on this beast of a car. Note that this install can be used as a guide to all 2005 to 2014 Mustangs that need their brake rotors replaced. Begin with removing the wheels on the front of the car. Now that we have access to the braking system, we unbolted the calipers from the hub by removing the two bolts behind the caliper. Now the caliper will slide off the rotor. Hang it out of the way so that the brake lines are not under stress. Pull the old rotor off the hub. Here is the stock comparison between our Powerstop Track Day replacements that we chose. Put the new rotor on the hub and thread on a lug nut to hold the rotor in place while we slide the caliper back onto the new rotor and bolt it back down. This finishes the front install, so replace your wheels and let's move on to the rear. In case you have a clip on the stock studs from the factory, pry them forward and cut them off with a wire cutter. We can then unbolt the caliper and bracket from the axle the same way we did in the front. Note that we already removed the caliper from the bracket, and this step might not apply to your install. Now the rotor can be pulled and replaced. Then the caliper and bracket can be reinstalled onto the axle and the rotor to finish up our installation. Keep in mind that it is recommended to install new pads with the new rotors, and this is simply a tutorial for rotor removal and installation. Proper break-in procedures will need to be followed for the brakes to function to their full potential.